Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm your host Dr. Naveen Chabra. I'll be discussing about master cone selection and spreader selection in this video. The session has been divided into following 6 steps. Step 1 includes selection of master cone. Step 2, check the fit of master cone. Step 3, freezing of the master cone in the curved canal. Step 4, drying of the canal. Step 5, spreader selection. And step 6, do's and don'ts during the spreader selection. Let us learn about master cone selection. Size of the master cone should be equal to the size of the master apical file or the last file used for the apical preparation of the root canal. You should always check for the master cone apical fit. How do you check? Your master cone should have certain apical tuck back while inserting and removing the gutta percha into the correct working length. What do you mean by apical tuck back? When you insert the gutta percha into the root canal up to the working length, you should feel some resistance from the apical zone while removing and placing it. This is called apical tuck back. There are certain guidelines that should be followed during master cone fit. If the selected cone does not fit, then use one size bigger or cut the selected cone by 1 mm apically and reconfirm the fit again. If the above step does not work out, repeat the apical preparation using master apical file in a circumferential direction. Recheck the apical fit of the master cone again and confirm it with a radiograph. In cases of curved canal, there are certain standard guidelines that should be followed to freeze the gutta percha cone. Submerge the master cone in 70% alcohol. It freezes the shape of the master cone. Thereafter, replicate the canal curvature by pulling the cone through a gauze pad. This mimics the flow of shaped root canal or the curvature of the root canal. Many portals of exit are blocked without establishing the patency of apical foramen. To establish the patency, dry the canal and confirm the patency of the apical foramen with a file smaller than the largest gauging instrument that fits easily to the radiographic terminus. Now let's talk about the spreader selection. Why selecting correct size of spreader is crucial. It allows appropriate lateral condensation with minimum voids, and also it minimizes the risk of root fracture caused due to the excessive forces induced by condensation forces. While selecting the spreader should reach within the apical 2 mm of the working length when it is placed along with the master cone. If it doesn't reach the apical 2 mm of the working length, it means either spreader selection is too big in size or the taper of the canal is not correct, which requires further improvement in preparation. Let us understand various do's and don'ts during the spreader selection. Do pre-curve the spreader according to the canal curvature in case of curved canals. Secondly, use nickel titanium spreader whenever needed, especially in the cases of excessively curved canals. Lastly, prefer finger spreader over hand spreader as it minimizes the wedging forces, thus minimizing the risk of root fracture. Let's talk about the don'ts. Do not select the too small spreader size as it will result in inadequate lateral condensation leading to voids. Similarly, too large spreader size will increase the risk of root fracture. So make sure the correct size of spreader is selected always. Thanks for watching. If you like the content of this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And do not forget to follow me on Instagram. Bye bye.